right, welcome back to another interview. My name is Sal. I'm with somebody here today. Introduce yourself, bro.
Premehardy, Batman, DX Mafia.
DX Mafia.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to the interview, bro. I appreciate you pulling up, and I've been waiting for this so every time because you live far away from me.
So have I, man. So have I. I've been waiting on this. We've been supposed to do this like probably like a year now.
A year, yeah, a year within this man's interview I try to get, and this man has been busy. He be out here, bro. He be out here in the state of North Carolina, okay? He be everywhere. So, hey, Preem, where were you born at, bro?
I was born in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Like 252 area, Eastern North Carolina.
Rocky Mountain?
Yeah, Rocky Mount. It's
Oh,
like next to Greenville. Yeah,
oh,
it's trenches.
trenches,
Yeah,
country.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The country, like you talking about, like straight up, like trap houses or some shit. If I remember right.
You got that. You got that side. I mean, right, you got that side. Rocky Mountain got its good size as well, though. Like not too many, but they got its little decent areas. It's country and hood, I would say.
It's like
But,
new home development type shit going on over there, basically.
yeah, I guess I barely go there now. I'm raised in Durham and been living over there for a couple years or whatever.
Okay,
So yeah,
okay.
I barely go there now.
Hey, and how did you get yourself with that name, Preem Hardy? How did that?
It's actually a little bit more complicated than a lot of people think. So, and my nickname has always been like Supreme, and then over time it's shortened to Preem from other people, and then so that was my nickname anyway. But the Hardy comes from so I was trying to figure out a way to incorporate my granddad name into my artist name,
Yeah.
and I didn't want to make it seem corny or whatever, so like my first idol was Jeff Hardy, but my granddad put me on to wrestling. Like we bonded over wrestling like the whole time he was alive. Like we did that every 3 days a week, ECWs, Raw, and all that shit.
Oh, damn.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it like this. So I used Jeff Hardy and then Preem, and it just stuck. Like Jeff Hardy was like my first person to idolize, you know.
Yeah.
So
No. Yeah. No.
yeah,
Dang. So your grandfather got you on wrestling too.
yeah.
Damn. That's
My
crazy.
granddad's a big wrestling fan. Like
Man, he been what since the '80s or something? Like we talking about like old
yeah,
golden era.
like way back then.
Oh,
And when I was born, he was doing the same thing, and I used to just watch it with him, and it just became like
I
my
think.
favorite thing ever. Yeah.
Okay, shit. All right, so you're into wrestling and all that stuff. I have noticed that a lot. You're with the whole like your whole like DX Mafia. Like I'm guessing you're a huge fan of DX.
Yeah. Growing up, DX was like they were just like the coolest people ever to me. You know, they was like they would do whatever they wanted to do. They would just like be funny. You know, like as a kid, that stuff was funny too. You know, like people got in trouble for that.
Yeah, who
And then
wouldn't?
Shawn Michaels and Triple H was so cool. I used to love watching WrestleMania and see Triple H come out in like cerebral assassin outfit, and
Yes,
Shawn Michaels the sweet chin music. They were just cool as hell to me. I love those guys. So, you know,
inspiration from the group.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel it. Nah, man, DX was a good. Like first time I heard about them was like 2006, 2007. The whole
Yeah,
like, oh yeah, they were fighting Mr. McMahon. They're beating the crap out of
yeah,
them,
like
not giving the crap. Like that was actually one of my favorite.
just on some like, just on some, just doing what the fuck they want to do, bro. Like just
Coming back.
like not abiding by the authority, like just on their own shit, like just being goofy as hell, going off script. That shit was just so bless you.
Thank you.
That shit was just so cool to me, bro. Like, and
Shit.
it just stuck with me, you know.
Yeah, no, I feel it. I mean, shit. I'm a wrestling fan too, as you can tell. Like wearing the Jeff Hardy shirt. I mean, this is a vintage one, but I am a huge fan of wrestling too. I grew up on it as well. I'm not. You're not alone on this.
Yeah,
People would think, oh, wrestling's fake. Okay, yeah, it's fake, but you understand
yeah,
when you see like for example, if you see an old like '90s TLC match, the Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys, and Edge and Christian, you think that's you say it's fake. The storyline's fake, but
yeah.
you understand these guys are putting
They
up.
actually putting their body through pain, man. Like the bumps, like that's what they call, they call bumps. The bumps are real. Like these
They,
people are going home with scars and everything like that. And I didn't watch it thinking like, oh, these guys are actually trying to. Like, obviously, as a kid, I didn't know it was fake. But like as I got older and I found out it was scripted, that didn't make me stop watching it.
yeah,
Like
of course,
it's just like it's like watching a movie, watching a TV show. Like
it's
you
fun.
you put yourself in a trance to where like you're just like you just feel at one with what you're watching. You don't just care about whether it's scripted or not. Like you should be actually a good
Yeah,
fan of it. You know?
yeah, no, like wrestling's a thing. It's a cultural thing. People like it, you hate it. It doesn't matter. I'm still gonna watch it. It's just
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I mean, fuck it. So when it comes to the DX Mafia, like, so you make music, you do all this stuff. How does it feel to be the guy where you have a kind of an underground? thing going on with that. Like, how does it feel, bro? Like, you're
Like with the wrestling.
yeah, like with the underground music and all that stuff, mixing with wrestling. How do you feel
Yeah.
about it, bro? Like,
So
it gets the attention, you know?
like I will say I'll give a shout out to my friends because like they're wrestling fans too. Like some of them are. Like they grew up on wrestling as well, so it was easy for me to it was easy for me to incorporate that because we would talk about wrestling, and then like I already came into the game with my name being Premehardy, so like we just looked at ourselves as DX. Like we looked at ourselves doing the same shit. Like we'll go to shows and we'll show respect to everybody. Like, I don't know, cocky shit. Like we appreciate everybody's art, but we'll be out there like in the parking lot just vlogging and going crazy before the show on some like real DX shit. Like, and we just looking at ourselves. We was like, man, you know what? I was shooting a video, and we was like, man, you know what? We DX. So I would say ever since then, it's just a beauty to like see like how people around us are incorporating wrestling into things. Like I go to shows and shout out Devo DJ Hovo or whatever out of the bridge or whatever. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's either Jovo or Hovo, but he gave me a belt one time at a show, and that shit was crazy as fuck. Like,
Oh, shit.
and like I just love seeing that, man. I was bringing out other wrestling fans and people are embracing their childhood, and it's just a beautiful thing to me.
Bro, you know, when I saw you with that old wrestling, the golden, like not the golden eagle belt from the '80s to the early like '97 or '98, they changed that belt, but to
Yeah,
the giant golden eagle. But
yeah.
I remember I said to you, I was like, did you beat like Stone Cold
He
and
did say
did you
that.
beat Stone
He
Cold and The
did say
Rock in the
that.
same night, bro?
That's what I'm talking about. He gave me that belt, man, at the bridge, man. Shout out DJ, man.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
a good DJ, and every time I go to the bridge, he showed me love. All those guys showed me love, but that was a
Dude,
very like memorable night because that like posting those pictures and everything like made people realize like I'm actually living this shit. Like it's not just a facade. I'm not trying to like do this shit for
rock star shit,
yeah.
right?
It's actually like what I live. Like I don't watch wrestling as much now, but I keep up with it. Like I know
Yes.
what's going on. I know who's fighting for the belt, stuff like that. Like I keep up with it.
Yeah. You know, another thing I was gonna say that, you know, now we're talking about wrestling here. What is your like top five best wrestlers? Like,
Top five best wrestlers.
not in
Okay,
order,
no
but
order, no
yeah,
order.
just
Okay,
five of them, top
obviously.
five.
So do I say Jeff Hardy?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so Jeff Hardy, Kurt Angle, Shield era Roman Reigns, um,
Fourth one.
Shield era Roman Reigns, Rob Van Dam.
Oh yeah, no,
Rob Van
yeah,
Dam.
yeah.
Yeah, I was a big Rob Van Dam fan growing up, man. That nigga's legendary. Um, and for the fifth spot, I don't want to say DX because, like, I mean, that's obvious. I don't want to say DX. That's two people. If I'm not gonna say DX, I might have to go with 2009 Randy Orton.
Ooh, yeah,
Um,
legacy type shit. Like before legacy,
yeah,
yeah,
I might have to go 2009 Randy. Oh, I like Batista too. So it's kind of six people, but it's hard. Like I'm a big wrestling fan, man. So I love all those guys. But it's between 2009 Randy Orton and Batista. I love Batista, bro.
no, I love Batista, bro.
Yeah,
He's a good. I love who didn't do that. You know, little smack your like leg and doing
yeah.
his little
I love the
pyro
Spine
move.
Buster was so yeah, and that shit was cool
Pyro.
too. His entrance, but the Spine Buster was a cool ass move to me, man. And he had the Batista bomb, the spear, the spine. He had a great arsenal of moves. I would say.
Yeah, I can tell you my top five best wrestler of all time. I actually had to make this like list really serious. I watch everything. I don't watch only WWE, bro.
Yeah.
I watch other outside,
AEW shit like that.
like New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
So,
Lucha Underground.
yeah, that's my shit. TNA, old era TNA. We talking about
I just went to a TNA show.
how was it? How was it?
Impact in Fayetteville with my boy Noah from NFS. And,
Yeah.
a few other guys, Grayson. We went to a Impact. That shit was fun as fuck. It's like
Joe
I
Hendry.
love WWE. Yeah, Joe Hendry was there.
Mm-hmm. I love his.
I love WWE, but like the underground wrestling shows,
Yes.
and people are like they actually fighting for something. Like WWE people, they're also fighting for something too. They put on a good product, but like those guys are like, it's like the underground, so it's like raw. Like they're slamming each other. It's mistake bumps.
Yes.
That shit looks cool as fuck. Like
Yeah.
it may hurt, but to them guys, but to us, man, we enjoy that shit.
My favorite. Okay, so I'm gonna go with by like new. This is a tie. This number one is tied, so it's gonna be crazy. This is like a new and an like OG. So I will put Stone Cold Steve Austin and John Moxley because those two are tied. Like I love those two. Like because John Moxley's that guy. Like,
Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
dude, no, he was amazing in the Indies. And
Yeah.
then number two, I went to put Eddie Guerrero, of course, because of Latin. You know what I'm saying? I love Eddie Guerrero. I grew up on Eddie Guerrero. I watched Eddie Guerrero before, and I love his Latino, like his usual Latino heat, and then throughout the years
Yeah.
what he did before WWE. And then number three, I'll be this is very underrated wrestler. I feel like people should appreciate him. I'll say Chris Jericho. Like
Bro, I was
nobody.
gonna say Chris Jericho. He was so fucking cool to me, bro. Bro, as a black man, he's the reason I used to want a mullet, bro. Like his
Yeah,
fucking hair was so cool,
bro.
bro.
Like first ever undisputed champion, bro. Like who didn't love that shit? Like
He beat Stone Cold and
The
what you got?
Rock,
The
The
Rock
Rock.
same night.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro. That's one of my favorite wrestlers. Like I don't know why people don't appreciate Chris Jericho because this man did everything,
he's
man.
one of the greatest of all time
Yeah,
for
and then
sure.
yeah, and then number four, I went to say I'm about to say Sting because Sting, bro. Like who didn't like Sting during
Damn.
WCW?
See, that's what I'm saying. I can't really give you a top five because I love Steam, bro.
And
Oh wait, okay. I didn't mean to cut you off, but okay. Randy Orton and Batista were cool, but I gotta take them out my top five, and I gotta add Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler was I
Nick
love,
Nemeth.
yeah, nickname if that's his name
Yeah,
now, but
that
I
is
love
Indies.
Dolph
Yeah.
Ziggler, bro. I love that guy,
No,
bro. He was so cool.
I feel it because he is a good wrestler. I love it.
And he sell great. Like I love that guy, man. My favorite match of all time is 2011 Survivor Series when he beat the Authority and Steen came back.
Oh yeah,
Like
that was like what 2016 or 2015.
that was like 20. That was earlier than that. That was
Ye-
like 2011 because I was in
No,
like
no,
middle
20
school.
no 2011 is like Nexus era.
It was like 2013, I think. It
Yeah.
wasn't 2015, 16 because in 2015, 16 I was in high school and I was in middle school when Dolph
Okay.
Ziggler did that.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
So technically, yeah. So and then number five, finally on my list.
hated Nixon.
I remember that too. Five would be this was a hard one in my list. I literally had to see wrestlers that I love to watch that were so good. So um shit, this is very hard to list. Somebody that was so charisma, everybody had their flow in, and he like won multiple champions and like just basically everywhere. So fuck. This is an indies. He wasn't never in WWE, so I'm gonna say Kenny Omega.
I know what that is.
Kenny
Yeah, I
Omega,
know what that is.
dude, Kenny Omega was just that guy. He is that guy. So, oh yeah, man, that's that. Basically, my top five. Kenny Omega is up there in my top five
Yeah,
because he's like, dude, the one winged angel,
he's
the
growing now too.
dude, the V trigger. Like I
Yeah,
love. I've been watching him since like 26. I remember about him back in 2016.
I didn't. I found out about him in the 2020s, early 2020. Well, we're in the 2020s now, but early, like I'd probably say 2021. During COVID, I think I found out about him.
Yeah, no, yeah. That's. Oh yeah. So I'm asking a few questions too. I'm gonna be like, yeah, just be like, this. Okay, it's a staple thing. Wrestling staples. All right, Evolution or the Four Horsemen. I gotta go put my mic up there.
Evolution of the Four Horsemen.
Yeah.
So Evolution was Batista,
Ric Flair,
Ric
Randy
Flair,
Orton,
Randy
Triple
Orton,
H.
Triple H,
Yes.
and the Four Horsemen were
Arn Anderson.
oh, excuse me, my fault.
You're good.
Go ahead.
Okay, so the Four Horsemen was Arn Anderson, Ric Flair. Uh, fuck, I don't know about 80s and 70s wrestlers. So
Yeah, I remember. I know who it was because I remember playing Road to WrestleMania and I was going against those guys. But I would go with Evolution, no doubt, because I mean Triple H,
Yeah.
and Randy Orton. Like, see, I just told you I love those guys. So I would have to go with those guys. And Ric Flair was cool too. I mean, he's been old my whole life. So
Yeah, and you know I'm gonna tell you my preferred hot take for wrestling. I feel like the Bullet Club's the better stable than the Bloodline and any other stable that I could think of. The Bullet Club is a stable in Japan, right? In New
Mhm.
Japan Pro Wrestling.
I've heard of Bullet Club.
The founders were, and this is you're gonna be shocked about this. It was how you say it, Finn Balor. They called him Prince
He
Devitt.
was cool
Prince
as
Devitt.
fuck.
Prince
Bro,
Devitt.
Finn Balor when he had the fucking face paint and all that stuff.
He
and
was in New Japan
his,
for that.
Yeah, his ego and all that stuff. He was cool as hell. I don't know what he's doing now. I'm not too hip to what he's doing now. But when he was in WWE and he had the alter ego with the red face paint and all that shit, that
You know
shit
that
was
came
so
from
cool.
that came from his New Japan Pro Wrestling thing.
Word.
Yeah, he did because he made the stable with Carl Anderson and Doc Gallows. Carl, you know some of the OC, well, the
Yeah.
WWE, the OC, that's what y'all call
Yeah.
him, but they call him the Good Brothers. But and then Bad Luck Folly, it was this big guy, and then Tama and Tanaloa, they were the OGs. The Young Bucks, like
I know who they are.
they were in the OG of the Elite, and then Kenny was in it too. But you know, right now the Bullet Club is so like very vast since like
I have
20.
to get hip to what they're doing in 2025.
Yeah, bro, they've been doing well because fun fact, they changed leaders.
To who?
So first leader was Prince Devitt or Finn Balor.
Okay, yeah, I was about to say I didn't know his name. I didn't know his other
Eh,
name, but Finn
Then
Balor, yeah.
then after that, it was AJ Styles. Back in 2016, AJ Styles left TNA.
TNA,
No,
yeah.
it wasn't 2016. It was
AJ Styles is a goat as well.
oh
He's a
yeah,
goat.
he left TNA to go to New Japan because it was a contract situation, and then he became the leader. Then after him, it was Kenny Omega.
Okay,
Then after
okay.
Kenny Omega, this is my favorite wrestler. I put him in my top 10. Jay White, the Switchblade. And then after Switchblade, Jay White left. It was David Finlay, Finlay's son.
Oh, Finley the Irishman.
Yeah, Finlay. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Finlay's son takes over the
and that just
Bullet
made me
Club.
think about something, man. You know who else I got to put in my top 5, top 10 ish?
What?
Suicide, bro.
Man,
Suicide
Suicide.
was
The X
cool as
Division was
fuck,
the shit, bro. Like
bro.
X Division champion was
I
the
played.
bro.
I used to play. A lot of people ain't play these games. I used to play TNA Impact Wrestling games, bro. That shit was cool as fuck. Like I just played a career mode on that. When you play, it's like you gotta go against Suicide, some shit like that. I can't remember,
I
but
remember you were technically Suicide.
yeah, 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 yeah,
You were
yeah, yeah.
technically Suicide, and you lost your memory
Yeah, you
because
got hurt, and
yeah, you
yeah,
got lost. Yeah. Also,
yeah, bro. That's a crazy memory.
oh, yeah, so okay, so growing up watching wrestling though, what is like the best wrestling game of all time in your view?
Oh, I might gotta go 2007. SmackDown vs. Raw
Bro,
2007.
I was about to say the same shit. That's
Yeah,
actually, bro. I had that shit for the PS.
2009 was goated as well.
I had it
And
for
I didn't mean to cut you off, my fault. But was it Smack Shut Your Mouth?
yeah,
Shut Your Mouth was cool. And then the 2005 and 2006 when you can go into the back
yeah,
and then throw people off of the 18
yeah,
wheeler and stuff and ride
yes,
the
yeah,
Undertaker motorcycle in the back
yes.
stage. Cool as fuck, bro. I played, bro. Wrestling game, I used to stay up all night. Like I would have school the next morning, bro. I would be up until 3, 4 o'clock in the morning playing wrestling games. Like go to
Yes.
sleep playing wrestling games. That shit was great. Like I used to love those games, man. That was my childhood. PS2 days, like
2007 was actually
yeah,
my favorite one because I had it for the PSP. That was actually one of my favorite
yeah.
games.
PSP. I didn't play it on P. I had it
It
on
was
PS2.
it's pretty good, and it's still good. All right, speaking of which, the song, you make music and everything. One song I actually do like that I always play would be "Harder to Paint." So like it used to be harder to paint. How did you attain the beat though? Like, did you like
I was just so okay. Fun fact before I get into it, Waka Flocka is the reason I have dreads, man. Um,
Flocka?
I grew up listening to Gucci Mane and all them guys and watching like Waka Flocka and Gucci Mane in the hood vlogs, freestyles and stuff like that. They used to just be stupid videos, not stupid, but I watched them. But they used to be doing bunch of random shit in the videos in the hood and stuff. So like I used to see Waka Flocka on stage shaking his dreads and shit. I'm like, bro, that look cool as fuck. Like this nigga shaking his dreads, like that's and he's just getting the crowd hype off doing that. Um, so when I got older or whatever, and like my hair was growing, I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm rapping and shit like that now. I want to do what Waka Flocka was doing like back in the day, and then that shit just became part of my image, and I love it, bro. So,
Yeah.
but nevertheless, to answer your question, how did I get the beat? I don't even know what made me. I think I listened to the song and I just looked up "Hardy in the Paint." No, my version was "Hardy in the Paint," but I looked up "Hard in the Paint" instrumental and I just rapped on it.
Yeah, because it's a classic song. I don't. I mean, "Hard to Paint" is a classic song for Waka
Yeah.
Flocka. Flocka Flocka is like one of my favorite artists too. I mean, I do listen to him, so it's very, very good. He actually impacted there in the 2010. So I mean, this man,
Legendary, man. Waka Flocka's a legend, bro.
yeah, man, nobody ever just like got bored of his songs. I mean, yeah, and I can see why you instrumental beat rapped over it, and it was actually freaking good. I mean,
Yeah,
Hardy,
thank you, man. Thank you.
I love it, man. Hardy in the Paint is go crazy. Everybody go crazy.
That's actually like one of the like over my career, I've had a bunch of different intro songs when I like go on tour. Like my first song I do when I'm on stage,
Mhm.
it's actually one of the most like safest or best songs to come out to. Man, that shit just gets the energy going as soon as I like play it, and it just so I'm gonna use that as my intro song for this tour. I think
What best performance you ever did? That's outside of North Carolina.
best performance
Yeah, you ever did
outside of North Carolina,
yeah, if you ever
Miami.
Miami.
Yeah,
You been in Miami?
yeah, Miami 2022, 3,
Oh shit.
20, one of those years. I think it was 2023. I think it was summer 2023.
Mosh pit stuff over there.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm actually lying. It wasn't 2023. It was way before that. It was like 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2021.
So what's up with you and like the connection with InstaFest? Because I know InstaFest is a good
In the fest.
yeah, InstaFest, yeah. Because I see you.
Those are my
videos.
brothers, man. Noah, shout out Fish Bryce. Shout out FB Big John. He's a DJ for those guys.
Oh, I met him. He's cool.
Yeah,
Cool,
he's
cool
fucking
people,
crazy.
man. I met him
Yeah.
before. I met all of
Big
them.
John is crazy. Noah, man, that guy, he looks out for me a lot, man. Like he goes out his way to make sure I'm comfortable, make sure like stuff is accommodated for me. Like that's a real guy. He's balancing being a great artist and he's balancing running Indifest or whatever, and Fitz Bryce, like that's my brother as well. Like we play fucking Marvel Rivals together and shit.
Yeah, no, I seen you
And
do openings for like art, like big
yeah,
artists, like you
yeah,
performed in front of big crowds and shit, like a
yeah,
good underground crowd. Like it was like crazy because you were going there, everybody's mosh pit, and they were loving your
yeah.
shit. That's actually how did it feel, man?
And it's crazy because like up until I met these guys, I always been like the straight headliner, you know.
Yeah,
And that's not on no like no cocky shit. I'm open to opening people. It doesn't matter. Like big artists open for people.
hmm
But I was just saying like most of the time I was always a headliner, and I would have to like bring my crowd and shit like that, or I would sell the tickets. But it's a beauty. These guys can bring other people, and then with their name as well, they sell tickets, and it's like I'm meeting new fans, stuff like that, meeting new
yeah,
supporters, like,
yeah.
and they put me into a crowd that I'm not in front of, and I love that, man. Like, but yeah, I love those guys, man. They showed me a lot of love.
Yeah, I love that, man, because I've seen those videos of you performing. I'm like, damn, this guy's going crazy. I always do. Like, every single time I see it, I'm like, this guy's living it. I
Thank
give
you,
respect.
bro.
No, I respect it, man. You kind of deserve it because, like, even you and your brother, Pino,
Pino, yeah,
yeah,
my
yo, you
brother.
and Pino be making music and stuff. He be making music. He making sure, because I know you guys are, you guys are blood
Yeah,
brothers. You making sure y'all good. You know what I'm saying, on both sides. When you perform, you make sure he with you and shit when
yeah.
you're doing music. Because he doesn't, he go hard too, bro. Your brother
Yeah,
goes
hell
hard
yeah.
too, man.
Pino's crazy, bro. He be doing a bunch of crazy shit on stage. I know he done cut his locks off on stage. He done did a bunch of crazy shit. Like his energy is natural too, man. And like that's my younger brother, but he got his own shit going on. And I sometimes, bro, I see him perform and I just be about to tear up, bro. Like that shit just a beautiful thing. Like you got like just seeing your sibling do some shit that he love.
I seen it.
And that's just a beautiful thing, bro. I love seeing it, and I love seeing how the crowd reacts to him because he's gonna make you react to him. Like he's not gonna settle for a bullshit ass crowd or people being too cool. We the same way with that. Like he's gonna make you get up out your seat and move and shit like that. And I just love doing that, man. I love seeing him perform and being on
Awesome.
stage with him.
Awesome. Oh, and I want to talk about the wrestling talk. I'm gonna tell you one of my favorite moments watching WWE growing up. The first time I ever watched wrestling, like got serious into it. My cousin got me on wrestling. I was living in New York, right? And my last year living there, right? I remember the first time I heard about John Cena was when, because I'm a John Cena fan too. I love John
I fuck
Cena.
with John Cena. I fuck
So
with John
like it
Cena.
started off when I was young. My cousin, we were watching TV, right? And they told me they were in Long Island. They were like, "Oh, they're here in New York. They're here in New York." I'm like, "They're here." I was at home, like, "Where they're at? Where are they?" I thought they were in my town or something
Yeah,
in Long Island, but they were like, "No, no, they're somewhere else in Long Island." And it was I see John Cena going against Edge, fighting him,
Edge is so cool.
tagging him outside, and I was young, and this is a reaction for every single wrestling fan watching this when you're young. I see John Cena throwing Edge in the wall in the sea, Long Island Sea, and I was like, oh my
Ah,
god!
shit.
I was a kid. I was like, when my cousin told me that's John Cena, he goes in there beating the crap out of Edge. I'm like, that's John Cena. He's like, that's John Cena. He's beating him.
I used to love those type of segments where they go outside of the arena. Like I remember when was it Kane that threw Paul Bearer down the steps in a wheelchair?
It was Edge.
Edge, yeah,
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 the
yeah. Edge is
wheelchair.
cool as
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah,
Yeah,
Edge.
bro. Edge is cool as hell, bro. I love Edge, bro.
Yeah.
CM Punk, bro. Another one, CM Punk. I can't put. It's too many wrestlers for me to make a top five, but CM Punk was so cool to meet you. Daniel Bryan, bro. Like I love all
Mm.
these guys. But
Yeah, no, it's crazy how those two wrestlers, like those two wrestlers are like it redefined the era of like where it came from. So
yeah,
for me growing up, I did grow up on wrestling, and so it's like I seeing John Cena throwing Edge in the water. I was like, oh my god, that
John
was
Cena been around. He's like the LeBron of wrestling.
yeah. No, he's no. I love wrestling, but I never get stuck. Like I said, never stop watching wrestling is always the thing. I do recommend watching New Japan Pro Wrestling. I recommend
I watched
watching
Lucha Underground. I have I watched New Japan? I don't think so.
New Japan Pro Wrestling is the logo with the tiger on it or the
I
lion.
know what it is.
Yeah,
I
so
know what it is. I don't think I've tuned in. I've sat there and watched Lucha Underground whole episodes before. I don't think I did that for New Japan yet.
New Japan Wrestling is very, very,
I'm
very
pretty sure. I think they be high flying a lot over there. Like
heavy
yeah.
hitters. They're heavy hitters too.
Okay.
They have different like setups over there than
Okay.
regular wrestling. But yeah, like I said, premium. That's but yeah. But back to the part what I was saying with your music, just keep doing it, man. I feel like you have bigger shit going on. I mean, you
Thank you,
do
man.
have a good following. People like your shit like crazy. I mean, it's like regardless. Like if you haven't posted like in months, you post back in, everybody get active. Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
yo, he's back.
Thank you,
Premehardy's
man.
back. Like his man going crazy. I love it. Even when I first met you from my homie Kashmir. I was like, oh, he likes wrestling. Let's talk about wrestling. Fuck it. That's how we first met. And that's like I told you about. I love wrestling. I love DX. That was my favorite fucking staple as well. That's one of my favorite ones.
Yes,
So
sir.
yeah, they're up there. But yeah, no, like I said, that just keep doing it, bro. I feel like you got more shit going on if you keep doing the right connections and stuff,
Yes,
like
sir.
with the right like people working with, like doing performance outside of Charlotte, outside of like the city of or wherever you're from, like in North Carolina. Just keep doing that because you get
Yes,
good
sir.
connections, bro.
Thank you, man.
Keep doing that, bro.
I actually
Wait,
got a big tour
yeah.
coming up too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was gonna ask that other question, like any new shit dropping or what?
Yeah, I'm dropping I've been working on this tape called Life of the Party, bro, since for like a year now. Yeah, I've been working on Life of the Party for like a year now. And it's I'm trying to make it, I'm a big perfectionist, so I'm trying to make it like, capture all different like elements of the, human emotion and shit. So I wanted to actually sound like you're in a party and then the playlist is just perfect. Like you're not just playing one type of sound, you're just playing this and that, and you're just energizing with the crowd. Like you can read the crowd, and that's one thing I can do. Like when I perform, I would say I'm very good at controlling the emotion of the crowd and keeping them in tune and making them feel a part of what I'm doing. So that's what I'm trying to do with this tape, man. Like just let them know who I am, show them I'm not in a box. Like I'm not trying to sound like somebody else. That's one thing I've never done. Like I've never went into it sounding like somebody else. I just went into it like just trying to make the best music possible. Like whatever situation I'm in, whatever the beat sound like, I'm trying to make the best version of music that go over that instrumental. So I'm dropping Life of the Party, and I'm going on tour to push Life of the Party. I've also been dropping. I think I dropped the lead single for it last summer. So I've been working on this tape for a long time, man.
Good.
And I'm still dropping shit that's gonna be up there. I'm just, trying to keep the ball rolling, man. Videos and interviews like we're doing now.
Yeah, keep doing that. Keep pushing, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
man.
know,
And
like I said, your same energy and everything. Like I said, I do love the DX Mafia thing. It's nothing like copy or anything. It's like inspiration from the DX.
yeah,
Like
it's
it's like
inspiration.
you love it. Like you love the
One
GX.
day, bro, one day they're gonna let me perform at a wrestling event. That's just gonna like make me fucking cry. Like it's gonna make me like
There's
that's one of my biggest goals, bro. Like I wanna be I don't even have to be like performing would be a great goal, but I don't even have to do that. I just wanna be involved and I wanna like be able to like, you know, shake Triple H and Shawn Michaels' hands and Jeff Hardy too, man. Like
yeah.
I wanna meet those guys and let them know that they really changed my fucking life. Like no matter what anybody says, people tell you wrestling is fake, whatever. That shit changed my fucking life, and I will live by that. Like,
I love that, bro. Just keep doing it, bro. Like I said, I approve your shit, bro. I love it. Just keep at it, bro.
yes,
I
sir.
mean, I'll go. Like I said, what would be the best? Is like last question. What would be the best, advice would you give to like upcoming artists?
Um, Upcoming artists, I would say, like I said a while ago, man, be yourself. Do not go into the studio with a plan to do this or sound like this guy, or do not model yourself by what other people do. Stick to what you love and make sure it's like, stay creative, but just make sure that you're doing what you want to do and like what's in your mind. Because when you have to go out and perform this stuff in front of other people, they're gonna read that it's not really you or you're putting on a facade. Like you have to actually live and embody what you're doing, and that's what I do. I wake up every day, and that's the first thing I think about is how I'm gonna get better. I don't think I'm perfect. No matter what props I give, what compliments I give, I don't get high off those, man. I still fight for perfectionism. Like my biggest goal is to be as like in the top 0.1% with the Michael Jacksons and stuff like that. And that's a goal that I've had since I started. So that's a goal that's gonna keep me going. So I would say find you a goal and accomplish that goal and just keep going. If you accomplish that goal, make another one. But most of all, stay yourself.
Yeah, appreciate that. And this has been Premehardy's interview. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate it. So watch, listen to his new shit. Watch out for his tour, and I
Yes, sir.
appreciate you, bro. Thank you,
Thank
bro.
you for having me,
Yeah,
man. DX born, DX bred, and when
yeah,
DX dead.
exactly.